Hello again! This is Bruce, and this is another fantastic edition of Ask Bruce. I do apologise for the delay between episodes. It's been almost a nautical year since the last one. And as pointed out by a friend of mine, Sharpie, he says this is the 5th anniversary of them. And over the past 5 years I've done a total of about 12 videos, and that's quite piss poor compared to other people, so I do apologise for that. But I got some nice questions from everybody for this one. So without further ado, let's get on to the questions.
T Squared Pro asks, other than Iron Brew, what's your favourite drink?
That's very easy. Sugar-free Iron Brew. Hope that answers your question.
Sharkanth asks, if you subtract the level total of a Doom episode from the shortest mileage between the British Isles and continental Europe, then it equates to the precise age of your Ask Bruce series. My query refers to the most complex task that you've undertaken. Sharpie.
Well, that's a good question, Sharpie. Just kidding. No, it isn't. Though the most complex task I have undertaken is certainly not figuring out how you came to that amazing mathematical conclusion that was equating to the precise age of the series. You're creepy. You're creepy pasta, but I like that. So you know. But the most complex task I've undertaken was probably I would say when I was in college, many years ago. And you know what it's like in college or university. They give you daunting tasks that involve completing set work within a set deadline. And it was no exception for me. I mean, I only went to college just to get the qualifications. Like, even though I knew what I was doing prior to even doing the work, going through the learning process again and actually getting the work done on a tight deadline is a bastard. Even for someone that knows what they're doing. I can't remember what the project was as such. I think we had to design like a short animation revolving around the college or something like that, and the work was taxing, and I hope never to do it again. So I'm sure James May from Top Gear would agree with you.
Hello.
Okay, right. Well, I hope that answers your question. Let's go
Hello.
to the next one.
Marco the Hedgehog asks, silly one. Say Bruce, what do you prefer? Eat someone or being eaten by someone?
That is a silly one indeed. Thanks for sending it in. You get a patronising round of applause.
Humiliation.
Vor question. Which do I prefer? I don't know. I'm more of a prey person than a pred. So you usually see a lot of photographs. I mean, a lot of pictures of my characters being eaten. So yeah, not much else I can really elaborate on that other than the fact that I don't like getting more questions on these videos because I don't want people to know about it, but they probably already do. Whoopsie daisy. Anyway, prey, definitely. Hope that answers your question, Marco. Next and last one, I think.
Chibi Duko asks, what were your top 3 highlights from Summer of Sonic, and would you ever attend another one?
Shauna! My lovely Irish chum from across the thing. Yeah, well, top 3 highlights. There's many highlights of going to Summer Sonic. As if you know, for those of you who don't know, I did visit London for the Summer Sonic 2011, and I'll post a annotation. It will be about there on my eye. Let's give you a second to click that. Oh my! Watch where you're putting the mouse. Well, that aside, highlights, well, as I said, there was many highlights, but probably my top 3, well, third was just the fact that I could travel alone. I was trusted enough by my parents and my family to travel so far by myself. It's a great sign knowing someone trusts you enough to do that, knowing that you'll be careful, you'll be safe, and well looked after. That was probably that one. That was not really a highlight of Summer Sonic itself, but I suppose you understand where I'm coming from on that one. Anybody, any pre-teen to post-teen, I suppose, understands that. Second of all was meeting people. For example, while I do enjoy drawing Sonic fan art, I'm not one to actually go around forums like Sonic Retro or Sonic Stadium. You won't find. I don't even have accounts on those boards actually. I'm only a guy that just draws stuff. You know what I mean? I'm only a fan, or I say fan artist. I'm not even really an artist. I just like to. It's just a hobby. I just draw. But the fact that I had people recognizing me in the Camden Centre saying, "Oh, look at this! Are you Trollhands? Are you Bruce? Oh my God!" You know, it was great. That happened several times. Carrie did it. Shallow the Hedgehog. She did it. Kira did it, and Kira's lovely. Kira Winstonley, she's lovely. I think you did it as well. I can't remember. And yeah, obviously I was down there staying with Link, with Julian, my German friend. We were sharing a hostel together. Steady boys. And we also met other people. I met Zan, Boney Jim, who's Mark. He's a lovely fellow, and his girlfriend Emily, Purple Pyro Hedgie. That was the people I hung around with most, but I also met several very popular icons like Dean Shinganu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Siaming Lee on DeviantArt anyway. I met Jun Sunoi. Here's a photograph of me and him. I look nice and sweaty. It's alright. And also I met Tracy Yardley. We had a good chinwag about art in general, and he was very kind. He gave me his email address and told me to get in contact with him, so I was very flattered at that, and I've been sort of contacting him ever since. And then there was also meeting Mike Pollock and Yuji Naka and all that, and they're lovely people. And I think I had one more highlight. I think it was leaving with a sense of self-worth. Like, it was the first time I've been to one of these, and it was just so great to be loved and liked, and everybody got along, and you know, people valued what you do. And as I said, I'm not popular in the Sonic community itself in terms of going to forums and leaving opinions and stuff. I just draw stuff, and even being recognised for what I draw, it's a very flattering. It's a very flattering feeling, and I was very, very honoured and a bit shy as well. And would I ever attend another one? Yeah, you bet. That's me for life. If there's one next year, I will be there. A little bit thinner, I think. I'm fighting something just now. And hopefully I'll improve my art by then. I'll maybe be selling prints. Hopefully, I'd like to try. But yeah, hope that answers your question, Shauna. Thank you. And that's
Hello.
Thank you, James. And that's all I have for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Keep the questions coming. I'm going to reboot the series. It gives me an incentive to keep doing them. And I shall see you again sometime. I'm going to teleport. Oh, that bloody chair.